Previous video we showed installing the barrel lugs for the barrel, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to inlet the lugs into the stock. So again, I've got some lipstick coated on the top or on the bottom of the barrel lugs here, and what we're going to do is transfer the mark onto the barrel. Just have to make sure that everything's lined up the way it needs to be. The barrel pushed all the way up against the breech of the stock. Okay, and then you can see where the lipstick has transferred onto the stock. Then we'll start just taking out all of that wood so that we can inlet the barrel lugs. I'll get started on that, and I'll turn the video on when I get close. Okay, so I got the first lug done. It's the first one back from the breech, and I have it inletted out, and I've got the lug once again covered with lipstick, and we're just going to go in and see how it fits. Okay, I just put the barrel in the stock, and you can see that the lug made a small little red mark here. It's not a big deal. The barrel looked like it was sitting pretty flush and pretty well into the stock. But I'm just going to get rid of that little tiny piece of red and then redo it and see where it falls. As you can see, I have the slots for the barrel lugs completed. They actually went right through the ramrod channel, but that's okay. I'll just file down these things so that they don't interfere with the ramrod. So now what I got to do, you can see here that I've got lipstick on the base of the lug, and it's transferred itself to a portion of the barrel channel. And what I'm going to do now is inlet those out so that it allows the barrel to sit flush and on to the surface of the barrel channel. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get that going, and turn the camera back on when I get that close to done. We're done inletting the barrel lugs. You can see here that I inletted the base of the barrel lugs so that the barrel would fit flush within the mortise here. While I was doing this, I noticed that the barrel fit pretty tight on the sides within the channel, so I worked them out a little bit, so now the barrel pretty much just drops right in. Before, when I was putting the barrel in, I can hear it creaking and stretching the stock here, and I didn't like that. It was too tight. So I cleared out some of the extra wood that was in here, and now the barrel pretty much drops right in there. I'm going to put the camera down and put the barrel in so you can see how it fits. Okay, so that's how it looks. Barrel and the stock are pretty much in line. Before, I had to really squeeze this thing together to get the barrel to sit flush within the channel. But like I said, I was able to clean out some of the side, the wood, the extra wood that was inside here, and now it pretty much drops right in, nice and not tight, but it's still a little snug, but loose enough to allow for expansion and contraction. But anyway, so the next thing we're going to do now is drill the holes. I got to lay them out and figure out exactly where they are within the stock, and then we're going to drill the pinholes for the lugs. Okay, so we'll get that done as soon as I get everything set up here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I've got the barrel clamped in as far as it'll go, and I'm going to file down the barrel lugs that are sticking up through the ramrod channel, so that they, so I can fit the ramrod in through here without it hitting the barrel lugs. So I'm going to file those down right now and turn the camera back on when I'm done. Okay, so I filed down the tops of these lugs here, and now we're going to put it back in the barrel, see how they fit. They came down pretty low, so I don't have that much room to drill my hole. So we'll just go with it and see what happens. Got the barrel clamped in, and it looks like these lugs are down deep enough so that they're level with the top of the ramrod channel, so the ramrod doesn't look like it's going to hit them on the way in or out. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and figure out how we're going to drill these holes without getting into the barrel. We'll be back. In figuring out where I'm going to be drilling the holes, the first thing I'm doing is locating the center of the lug. So I just got the barrel put in sideways, and I just marked a line, a guideline, so it would tell me where the center of the lug is. Okay, I did it for each one of these. These lines here are where I'm going to be putting, where I think I'm going to be putting the ramrod loops, or the ramrod tubes. But these lines here going up and down through the side here are where the center of the barrel lugs are. So now I got to figure out how deep to drill them, and I'll bring the camera back when I figure that out. Okay, so we're back. I went ahead and drilled the pins for the lugs to secure the barrel into the stock. I have not yet drilled the rear pin, but I drilled the first two front pins because they were the easiest ones to do. So basically what I did was since the pins or the lugs were pretty much inletted so that they were visible at the ramrod channel, basically what I did was I measured the distance after I clamped it all in, the distance between the bottom of the ramrod channel, or the top upper rail, and the distance between the upper rail and the bottom of the barrel lug, and then I measured it and marked it on the side of the barrel. And then what I did, I took the barrel out, flipped it over, and measured again to the bottom of the barrel, and then put the mark on the side of the stock here. And then I basically picked a spot in the middle, and that's where I drilled my hole. And it came out good. It came out through the barrel lug. It was just a tad bit too low because the hole was really close to the edge, but it'll still work. And I did the same thing with this barrel lug as well. measured to the bottom of the lug, and then flipped the barrel over, and then measured to the bottom of the barrel, and then put the marks here, and then drilled a hole right in the middle. This one came out better because the hole was more in center with the barrel lug, and there was a little bit more meat all the way around to keep that pin from damaging the lug. Anyway, I'm going to do the same thing with this one, but this one, since it doesn't come through the top or anywhere, what I'm just going to do, and since the bottom of the barrel or the top of the barrel is flat, I'm just going to measure from the top of the barrel down to where the lug is, and then drill my hole there, or down from up here down to where the half, where it meets the, where it intersects the lug, and then drill my hole there. This one shouldn't be that difficult to do, but I'm just going to go for it, and I'm just going to do it. Okay, so we're back. I measured from the top of the barrel to halfway down the barrel lug, and it came out to 1 1/16 inch. So what I'm doing now, I put the barrel back in the stock, and I measured 1 1/16 inch from the top of the barrel to where I need to drill, and now I made my mark, and now I'm gonna drill it. Wish me luck. Okay, so we're back. You just saw me drill this hole. You could see where it went. I kind of got carried away and drilled the drill bit too far in, and that's the nose of the drill chuck, because the drill was just barely long enough to make it through to the other side. But anyway, it got through, and you could see the hole, and here's how the other holes look. That one looked pretty good, but here you could see this first hole that I drilled, how close it is to the bottom of the barrel lug. But like I said, that's okay. I'm fine with that. But now all of the holes have been drilled in the lugs. I'm going to drive the pins in, and then I'll show you how. Back, I went ahead and put the pins in, as you can see, and I just put the lock in here just for looks. But there you go, the pins are in, the barrel lugs have been installed and drilled through the stock, and the pins have been installed. Next up, what I think I'll do, instead of the touch hole, I will install the barrel lugs. I'll do that sometime tomorrow, and then I'll work on the trigger, and then I'll drill the tang bolt, and then I'll do the touch hole liner. Anyway, Cast Stick Bowcraft, thanks for watching.